Nick out to a little roadway up by the Met, right behind the Met. And I see this girl, this young girl, all of a sudden this guy is saying something to her like under his breath. He's standing just across the roadway from where I was. He grabs and she's pushing him away. And oh, okay, this I'll give you the action, okay? Anyway, she was pushing him away.
Great accent.
Yeah, but anyway, and then he got up next to her and grabbed her around the neck with, you know, he was really angry. Forcefully. And she was still trying to push him away, and he held on tighter, and I could see in her eyes that she was really scared. And the more she struggled, the tighter he held her, and then he forced her onto this bench and made her sit next to him, and he held her.
How long did you walk before you got
This happened in about 10 seconds, okay?
It was happening like that. I'm telling you in slow motion probably, but it didn't happen quickly.
It wasn't a mugging, right? It wasn't.
No.
It was a molesting.
Yeah, and anyway, so I'm walking in this direction and I stop and I get nervous and I start pacing back and forth thinking, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do? And I was gonna go over there and I thought, no. And so I looked and I yelled to her, do you want me to get the police? She said, yes, please. So I went running like a bat out of heck back into the direction of the police officers. I'm yelling. And officers. Oh, I yelled back to him saying, keep your eye on him.
So I'm right there, right? And this guy is...
He's trying to hurt her.
Oh, he's really trying to hurt her. And I start getting closer and closer, and here comes this guy jogging, and he heard Teresa talking with him, and he personally says, do you want me to get a cop? Should I call the cops? And she says, yeah, and we're right next to one another. So he has a cell phone to dial 911. And so he tells the guy, I'm going to call the cops. Let her go. Get rid of her. Or, you know, let her go. And he says, no, I'm not. Go ahead and call the cops. Go ahead and call the cops. So he calls the cops. And
Meanwhile,
they're both walking. He's got her.
With her red cape, a fast trot.
And the four of us are walking this way, and Teresa's running that way, right?
Yeah, so I'm going as fast as I can.
So me and the guy are trying to protect her, you know, because he's on the horn.
yeah.
And anyway, finally, the guy kept on going down with the gal, but he let go of her. And the guy, the jogger, I kind of broke off from him because he still had the cops on the phone, so I said, well, I can't do anything.
So in the meantime, I run back to the cops. I yell to the officers, and I'm waving my arms so they see I look like I'm in distress, so they run back or start towards me. And then I tell them, there's a lady or a young girl that's getting accosted by a young man, and he's got his arm around her neck, and I heard him say, I'm going to kill you. And I did hear him say that.
Oh, you're videotaping
and
this?
So, anyway, so then they're walking back and they said, you ran, because as they're walking back, they're going, oh, this is a long way back, or a long way. And I said, yeah, and they said, did you run all this way over here? And I said, yes, I did, not run. Anyway, so we get back, and he says, asked me their ethnic and what they were wearing and everything, and I said, and I got a hunch that it was a situation where they knew each other, and she was not wanting to be in his presence, you know, with him, and he was extremely aggressive. Anyway,
What time was that? What time?
that was about
9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah.
And I can see that she was really scared, and that's what alerted me. And so that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so then the cops just took off and they started walking. Nick gave his part of the story and told them what the jogger looked like that was following with the cell phone and stuff. So I'm hoping, and right then we saw a police car coming and intercepting, you know,
With his lights and sirens.
with his lights. I'm hoping they found him.
Yeah.
Well, because if somebody's behind, he's got a cell phone, I'm sure he's probably snapping pictures and walking along with them, they probably have a good idea. I don't know.
Okay, cut. That's
You-
going to end Curry for tomorrow morning today.
And I met Ann Curry the other day.
Say that again.
She's nice. I never used to like her.
Who's nice?
Saving the ladies of New York.
Who's nice? Ann Curry? You met Ann Curry?
No. And don't put it on.
She's off tomorrow. It's Saturday.
She met Ann Curry,
That
right?
was my.
Oh, yeah.
that was my
Yeah, we both
weekend. I
did.
was really
You liked her, right?
I mean, who would think that?